Okay. Yeah. Intermission day 11. That should be day 12, but whatever. And the battle between the two ends. Is this Archer and Berserker? They killed and exterminated each other with all their might, and it ended with the annihilation of the Red Knight. Oh, it's a flashback? The gorgeous hall is completely transformed. The floor is cracked in numerous places. Many walls have been knocked down. The stairs have collapsed and the smashed marble has scattered in the wind. The space has been completely destroyed, leaving no trace of its former beauty. Indeed, you could say it has also destroyed time, because the remains of the destruction hide what the place looked just like 2 hours ago. In the middle of the destruction stands a suitable sculpture, here Hercules, Berserker. He stands over 2 meters tall, looking like a figure of a man carved out of a large stone. It does not need to be said. It is servant. Illyasviel's servant, Berserker. The giant does not move. Not really berserking. His body is dyed in red and filled with holes. There is no place on the giant's body that is not wounded. First, both his legs are almost melted. Second, there is the mark of a cut on his neck. Third, his arm is barely hanging out from his shoulder, his elbow. Fourth, he is slashed from his shoulder to his groin. Fifth, a large amount of blood is gushing out of his chest. Sixth, his internal organs can be seen at his stomach. Huh? Berserker does not move. It is only natural. It is a corpse, no matter how one looks at it. The battle itself has ended much earlier. Berserker's master has begun to act as this result is too surprising and unexpected. She has to pursue her prey, but she is only looking at the scene in astonishment. Berserker lost? Did they both lose? I can't believe it. Who was he? She murmurs angrily. The battle that took place here was nothing but humiliation for her. Maybe. A servant is the most powerful. There should only be 1 or 2 servants able to match Hercules, the most famous of all heroic spirits. I don't know who Archer is. He must be famous, but I don't know. But Archer, a heroic spirit of unknown identity, has defeated him. That Red Knight has matched Berserker equally and has succeeded in killing Berserker, something no one has been able to do before. Such actions cannot be forgiven. For her, this is like being stabbed in the heart by a bag on the roadside. The pride of a girl who considers herself the strongest cannot allow her to be cornered by someone who should be stepped on begging for mercy. It's Jova, I guess, I don't know. Jeez, that pisses me off. Getting defeated 6 times. You weren't going easy on him, were you? 6 times? Didn't he lose ultimately? The sculptor does not answer. It might be unable to afford an answer, or perhaps it seems no need for one. Can Berserker talk? Berserker just stands there and devotes himself to healing his wounds. This battle was too strange for him as well. There's no phantasm that nullifies any attack. No attack can affect his body unless it is of the highest grade, even higher than Saber's attacks. So he really takes wounds. In the age of gods, no one could scratch him after he had accomplished his great deeds. But still 6 times. Archer delivered a fatal blow 6 times. It does not even need to be said that every one of the attacks was by a different method. Even the greatest attack cannot be affected on Berserker twice. If one seeks strangeness, this is the strangest part. If Archer is a hero with such varied ability, his identity should have been clear, but his true identity still remained unknown, even after his body was polymerized. What was really surprising was his way of being contradictory to that of a servant. A dim light grows in Berserker's eyes. If he had been summoned as a normal servant, he would have agreed that this battle deserved better. No matter who he really was, Archer was a rare great enemy. If he had not been mad, he could have matched sword techniques with Archer to his heart's content and passed a satisfying time. I won't forgive them, I will never forgive them. How could they insult me so? His master's voice echoes. With that, the small light of rationality vanishes. He's only a berserker now. His role is to defeat his enemy and to crush them as his master pleases. I guess so. He's not the one to have one of the Holy Grail will also to get your wish, I guess. Have you healed Berserker? He does not even need to answer. Wounds are not fatal will be fully healed within a few minutes, but if restoring everything would take 3 days. I can't wait that long. It's fine, we're going to kill them right now. Saber could use a no phantasma, right? That can insta-kill you, I think. The giant silently objects. The giant silently objects. It is his instinct. Berserker has intuition like Saber when it comes to fighting. The enemy can certainly be moved away easily, but it will be a different story if Servant Saber has recovered enough to use a Nova Phantasma. Berserker wouldn't yield to a mere holy sword, but there is a small chance. His instincts tell him that if he is to fight that Saber, he should engage her in perfect condition. Yeah, probably. What? 5 should be enough. Right, there's no match for you even without the god's hand. Or what? Are you going to let them go after they made fun of me so much? Without the god hand? You know a weapon called god hand? You have an unidentified thing. Is this the god hand? It's not really a hand, it says it's an axe. Right? I won't let anyone escape my forest, yeah. I'll give Rin and Saber, kill them, or rape them. You can do whatever you want with them. Oh, okay. The girl jumps down from the stairs. Through the rubble, she walks to the exit without care for the bloody berserker. In the last moment, the girl stops once, as if remembering something. Then let's start the hunt, berserker. But you can't kill Saber's master quickly, okay? I'm gonna kill Shiro the worst way possible. That's amazing. Smile and the girl leaves the castle. The sun should come up soon. The forest is like her yard. No matter where prey are hiding, it should be no problem for her to find them. As her targets, there are only a few minutes of life remaining. Okay, interlude out. Day change, maybe? No, day change still. So, I don't know why, but I was forced to leave the room. Forced to leave the room because it's day, I guess. The soccer pushed me out saying that girls have adjustments afterwards, changing and all that. Damn, why is she saying guys have a lot of stuff too? I crumble, leaning against the wall. Adjustments for why your servant dying. It sounds like an excuse because it is. I look up at the sky. Is it almost dawn? The sky in the east is getting redder and the forest is slowly getting lighter. Remembering I frantically shake off my worldly desires. For what? What are you desiring? To strengthen stuff? You're not gonna strengthen anything, you never do. I forget about it for now. I won't survive if I'm submerged in the memories of Saber and more than anything, symbolize to Saber. Oh, the dragon thing? After all, I made a contract with Saber to save her. I should have any emotions for Saber. Okay. I'm a big liar, I can't deceive myself about it. With excuses like that, I can't forget the spectacle I saw inside Saber. But I have to forget about it for now. Yeah, okay. Geez, this is no time to worry about such a thing. What we should be worrying about right now is how to take on Berserker. Yeah, I guess. Why always saying really obvious things? It's right, I have to do whatever I can do. He told me that at the very end. I remember Archer's back. I could never like him, but all of his words have stuck in my head. I don't know, Archer's not as bad as you. It's kinda whatever really. I stare at a tree branch. The only few things I could do, you could strengthen it. Even if it isn't much right now, I could only do them to the best of my abilities. I pluck a handy branch, are you actually gonna strengthen it? And I find a few more branches that are straight. Sure, we're done, so come in. I hear Totaka's voice. I return to the room carrying the branches I found. Well, the only other problem is whether I'm able to act normally after seeing into Saber's heart even for a moment. The dragon thing? This way, Shiro, Rin has something to tell you. I guess such worries were only on my part. Saber's acting resolutely as ever, as always. She must have completely accepted the incident, unlike me. Yeah, I'll go right away. What, the circuit thing? Damn, I won't suit. It's stupid to be the only one. So I'll try my best to act calm. Yeah, okay. If I'm here, then I'll start the strategy meeting, but we don't have the time to argue. There are a few ways to defeat Berserker, so can you listen to my side first? Sure. We can use no Phantasma. You're not in the competition anymore. Saber and I know the plan is simple. We won't be able to match with normal, ordinary tactics. We need to execute a surprise attack to win, and if we do that, the absolute requirement is that we need to kill it in one blow and don't let him counterattack. You can't shoot your magic at him, it doesn't damage him. I think the main character can tank a hit though. He tanked one when they first met, twice actually, even in the bad ending he tanked a hit, and then he got turned into a ghoul. I feel the same way. Even if I do exchange blows with Berserker, I want to be able to deliver a fatal blow. If we are to defeat him, we should do so outside of battle. Outside of battle, you mean we'll attack Berserk before he notices us? That'll be hard. Well, you're right. That's reckless to fight him straight on, but that plan is even more reckless. He's not the type that will allow us to take him by surprise. Yeah, we won't make any optimistic plans that assume we can get near Berserk without being noticed. They have Illyasviel. She'll sense Shiva and Saber's presence easily. I'm fine since I can hide my presence. I don't know how it works, but Ilya can feel Saber and my presence, huh? If Tasaka is the only one who can hide, then don't tell me you're going to be the one doing the surprise attack. Of course, you're the one who's out after all, and I'm the best suited for this role. Leave it to me to slash Berserker from behind. You can die if you want. It's not really gonna affect my ending, I think. You say so, but Berserker can't be that tough guard. Actually, you probably shouldn't die. This character can't live without you. He's gonna make a lot more rash decisions and get himself killed. Of course not. That's why I'm going to have Saber create an opening. Saber, how much have you recovered? Normal battle should not be a problem, but I should avoid using my no Phantasma. That sucks. I could have insta-killed him with that. With the amount of magic energy I have now, I will not be able to maintain my body the instant I use my no Phantasma. Even if I do use it, it will not be full force, so I don't think I'll be able to defeat Berserker. Well, that sucks. Yeah, that's more than enough. I'll have you fight Berserker Shiva as well, of course. And I'll watch while hiding. I'm only an extra for Illyasviel, so I think she'll assume I've run away if I'm not there. Okay, well, I think that's possible, but how are you gonna fight him with your attack thing? Is he like... He's a +5, right? No, it's not 5. It's above A, but it's above B, actually. Don't think you have above B attacks. Your blade is C. This is A++, but... See, this isn't above B, it is B. None of your attacks are above B. Your instincts are above B. What is this? Magical Energy Burst. This transfers magical energy into one's weapon and body, and by releasing the magic energy, instantaneously increases one's ability. Simply said, it's like magical energy jet propulsion. Saber uses this magical energy from her sword techniques, guarding and movement. Because of her great magical energy capacity, she can fight Berserker even though she is a girl of small size. No weapon without strong divine protection will not be able to endure her magical energy, and will be destroyed with one blow. Huh. Like the branches? Okay. So does that mean she can fight Berserker without dying, but she can't deal actual damage to him? That's not that helpful. Oh well, I think that's possible, but if the probability is low, raise it. You seem to be good at turns with Illyasviel, so you may be able to trick her. Probably not. My relationship thing's too low. I talked to them one time, and got us up. In the game didn't let me talk to them anymore. Did this go up? I don't know. Kazaka looks at me meaningfully. I have some objections, but I'll take that. Ilya wouldn't believe me if I told her you ran away. I don't think she would doubt anyone. But there is still a problem. I am fine fighting Berserker, but I cannot have Shiro do the same. Shiro cannot stand Berserker's attacks. I can stand one attack at full power one time. I'm not telling Shiro to go hand to hand against Berserker. Shiro will support you from the back. It's going to be difficult for Saber to fight Berserker alone, so help her when she's in trouble. Support you from the back. What does that mean? You want me to give you sticks? Ridiculous. Shiro does not excel in magic like you do, Rin. How do you be able to support me? I'll give you a bunch of sticks. Strengthened sticks. Shiro will think of a way. I guess I could try to make that blade a decorative one, but that won't be that helpful. But well, there won't really be any room for a master to intervene for, against Berserker. Even I wouldn't be much help if I did something. We don't have enough time to spare to let anyone stay idle. I know Saber is done for if Shiro dies, but I'll still have him do this. After all, this battle is a gamble from the very beginning. Yeah, I guess everyone's on low power, because, yeah, that's true. As Saber grows silent with a troubled face, this all wouldn't happen if he would have just killed Shinji. As Tosaka is silent too, she must know she's saying something unreasonable. This two's concern is only natural. Last night I met Saber when we were attacked by Berserker. I can only use my body to defend her. It's a high probability that that would happen again. So I should stay away from the battlefield, but I have no intention of doing that, even if she didn't tell me to be there. I know I'll do something to back her up. Both of them turn around. Whoa, were my words that surprising? I just had to support her from a distance fight. Then I'll think I'll think I'll be able to do something. Saying that, I hold up the branch I just collected. I'm strengthening it. Okay, yeah. The length is perfect. The flexibility is good as well. This is the first time I've done this kind of strengthening. I can throw branches at him. How's that gonna help? But I don't think there's any flaw in the principle. The point is, I just need to keep reinforcing it until it becomes a real one. And for this, I also have a reference since we had one too. On top of that, the magic energy has been flowing in my body for a while now. I just have to repeat the usual process now. Analyze the basic structure and modify it. Analyze the composition materials and reinforce them. But that's not enough if the original is a branch and the finished product is his bow. I have to imagine it from the concept of creation. If I'm going to get close enough to the real thing, I have to formulate every hypothesis, at least in my head. I open my eyes. The branch is shaped right, but man, it's not even close. It's ugly and crooked, but I know it'll work as a bow. I just have to make the arrows in the same way. Sure, that was. Yeah, I think I got the hang of it after the thing with Shinji. You said so too, that I shouldn't strain myself too much. I see, well, it's good that we have a way to attack, so it's enough for now. Bad bow. Going back to the original topic, I will have you two fight Berserker. I'll get on top of a tree beforehand and much more above. Ilya will see you, you'll get knocked off the tree, and you will die. Saber creates an opening in Berserker's defense. I'll skewer Berserker from above using all my reserve jewels. It's not a good plan, your magic does nothing. It's a simple plan. Your plan should be to kill Illyasviel. Just Saka's expression asks for questions. Unless you're lying and you're going to kill Illyasviel. Jules, is that your magic? But no magician magic will not hurt Berserker. We need a full purity attack to injure him. Full purity. And also in other words, we need an attack with an A rating, right? Saying that Osaka takes out a jewel out of her pocket. You have an A rating? What is that jewel? This is like my savings that I've been building up since I was small. One of these can instantly generate an A rank great magic. I had 10, but I used one on you. I see. If it is the magic from that time, Berserker will certainly not be able to block it. He does not have magic resistance like I do. Even if it is magic, an A rank will penetrate him without any problem. Cool, I guess. He's already weakened anyway. I guess we're just not going to kill Ilya. That's why I thought about using it in a small amounts, but I can't be saying things like that now. I'll give Berserker 2 or 3 of these. I guess killing the master isn't really the best plan since the servant is still idle for like a couple days, right? Tosaka sticks out, addressing confidence, but it's Jova. Hey, aren't you being a bit stingy? I feel the same way. I should not be saying this, but maybe you should be generous enough to use at least half of these. Now, what's my business, right? You know how hard it is to save this much? Save and I protest silently. Saka's life depends on this as well, so it won't be funny if you get stingy and we end up failing because of that. Fine, I'll use half of them, okay? It's over. It's like half of 9. Is that 4 or 5? Come on, I just wanted to say that. I get what you guys are saying too. Anyway, that's the plan. Now we have to find where it could be 4.5. Now we have to find us somewhere where I can hide and where it'll be easy for Saber. Shiva to support Saber. Let's find a good spot before Ilya gets here. Okay. And we can't stay in this ruin now. Extra Saka says all the safety to find a spot to wait for Berserker, but before that, I'm worried about Tosaka. I'm worried about Tosaka. Not so much Saber. I don't want to think so, but Tosaka won't be stingy with her using her jewels, would she? Hold on, I'll say this again, but no holding back, Tosaka. It's true that jewels are expensive, but they can't substitute for your life, right? Heh, you can say such irresponsible things because you don't know the state of my financial affairs. I bet she would fall over if she found out how expensive one of these is. Hey, I won't lose a leg just from money talk. Alright, if you say so, I'll take responsibility. I'll pay for half the jewels you use. Probably can't afford it. She said that. Really, a man won't go back on his word, right? No, I have some money saved up and I'll work and repay you if that's not enough. We're having you use a weapon that you saved up, so I have to show some sincerity. Okay. Well, it's more like being obscene than sincere. I guess I will want to show to Tosaka. Hey, what's going on? You're smiling really crookedly. It's true I'm happy. It's also true that I've found a certain enjoyment. It's Jova. By the way, Mikun, do you not need to ask how much one of these jewels cost? Well, it's not like it's only 100k, right? Nope, that would be about right if it was one-time use. That's something like 200k? That's a really odd increase, but that's not it. And 250k? Hey now, wouldn't you usually move on to the next digit? Why don't we go above 6 digits? I didn't want to say it, but 300k? I'm telling you, why aren't you going to the 7 digits? Why could it be 1 million? I just feel like I'm jumping off a bridge. Close, one more digit, 10 million. Oh nice. What's below me is a hole leading straight to hell. So altogether it's 100 million. Well, I guess it's 90 million because they only have 9. It's astronomical. I can't imagine such a large number if you convert it into 10 million would kill any enemy boss. What's wrong? You look pale, Emyakun. No, I'm okay, I can calculate fine. I can, but it's working against me in this case. Really then, I'll ask you just in case, but I can use my jewels, right? I won't spare anything, I'll use them without holding back. I swallow my words trying to tell her to use them sparingly, but if she can, Saka, can I have credit? I show as much courage as I can. Of course, I won't put interest on it, so I take your whole life paying it back to me. Cool, I guess. Tosaka's son answers seriously without a trace of humor. I can't pay back an amount of that large even if I use my whole life. Man, I don't want to think about it, but I feel like Tosaka controls my life now. It's fine, she can just die in this Holy Grail war. Then you won't have to pay her back. We reach an opening in the an open clearing in the forest. The sun is rising and the forest is darkened by the morning mist. Compared to the inside of the dense forest, this place is an open view. Okay. Look, this place is okay, right? Yeah, it meets several conditions, but I don't know about the view being so open. There aren't any escape routes for you and Saber, which for you or Saber. You're such a perfectionist, considering even the escape routes. Shouldn't you consider the escape routes? You're supposed to be formulating a plan and stuff. Let's look for another place. We should have time. Saka re-enters the forest, but Saber stares into the distance and doesn't move. Was I supposed to talk to Saber? No, I think Saber's got this. Saber, what are you doing? Like, what am I supposed to tell Saber? Hey, can you please kill yourself with your no phantasma? Saber, what are you doing? We don't have your Illyasviel will. Oh, cool, they're here. I feel a chill. I can't forget it since I felt it once before. I can't even see him nor feel his presence, but this pressure on my body must be because of him. She didn't say anything. Would it be kind of helpful if we found you? The girl's voice echoes through the forest, beyond the mist, from inside the forest from far away. Something black comes straight for us. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll be there to kill you soon. Oh, cool. We're spotted. Is it because we're in a clearing under the open sky? I feel like Ilya is talking to us while looking down from the sky. Maybe she is in the sky. Crap, she found Shiva already. This is bad. This place is too open. Well, how fast are they going? It won't take them even 2 minutes to get here. The sucker's flustered. It's Jova. Hey, why are you two so relaxed? I'm telling you this place is bad. We have to go somewhere else. Saka takes my hand, but we won't make it. No, this place is fine to Saka. We're lucky just being able to fight with the three of us together, so we can't wish for more. Crazy isn't fine, but we can't move, is a better response. Yeah, I'm telling you that's no good. There's too much space here. Saber can't stop Berserker by itself, and you'll be in this range no matter how far away you are. I know you're worried about me, but everyone's in danger now, and besides, there's no escape now, right? I don't like how you're talking, but yeah, I guess. No, that's true, but it's fine with you too, right, Saber? We'll take Berserker on here. Saber nods quietly. Geez, fine, I'll be pissed if you die too easily. She must have agreed as she disappeared into the fog. Once she goes into action, she's super fast. She gets away from the clearing and goes up in a tree in the forest. You're going to get shot down and die. They're coming, Saber. Are you ready? You two, please do not come any closer than you are now. Once the fire starts, I will not let a berserker near you no matter what. Huh. Maybe talking to Tosaka is the wrong option because she fires too many shots, which alerts Ilya. I could see that happening. Saber answers in a quiet voice. But I need to make sure that Berserker dies. The fog flickers. Cool. From the morning fog, as if black darkness is seeping out, the mad warrior appears along with a white girl. I'm surprised. I thought you'd keep running until the very last second, or have you given up already? Okay. There's about 40 meters between us and Ilya. We're facing each other on opposite ends of the clearing. I guess. Oh, so Saber's recovered, I see. That's why you stopped running. That's disappointing. It's cute that you think you can win just because of that, but she hasn't recovered. I'm sorry she was going to die here. Her laughter echoes throughout the forest. Does it irritate her? Saber's standing beside me. Is she so worked up that she could attack at any moment? This is boring. You've gotten so quiet. Are you scared of dying? That's a waste. You're back for your lives now. I might consider forgiving you. I don't know about that. Tosaka must have finished climbing the tree. If she's going to place herself, it will be near the center of the clearing. Nobody will notice if she was right, but the branches are overlapping, and they should be strong enough to support her as well. I see, so that's how you're acting. And I guess there's no more point in talking. I'll kill you two and Rin. Hold on, where's Rin, Shiro? Ilya's tone changes. I guess that's what you expect from Berserker's master. She has a complete understanding of what can be overlooked and what can't be. Well, shouldn't she think about where Rin is regardless? There's 3 of you and then there's only 2 of you. Sokka's in here, she left us behind a long time ago. Why would you believe that? You guys went your separate ways. Oh yeah, you two would just be a burden to her. She should be able to run away faster by herself. That's right, knowing her, she should get out of the forest by now. You won't make it even if you go after her now. Why would she sacrifice Archer and come here? She was just gonna leave. Is that so then? This forest is ends being boundary field. I can tell who enters and who leaves. No one has left the forest since then. I've been still in the forest so I can look for her later. Thank God. If Ilya can only sense the boundaries of the forest, she doesn't know about Tosaka yet. Actually, she completely believes what I said. I don't know about that. Ilya is certainly a cold-hearted master, but still, can't that cold-heartedness still be recovered? What are you gonna do, burn her alive? Ilya, I'll ask one more time before we fight. Won't you stop being a master and stop this battle? Why don't you stop being a master? I can't, it's my grandfather's command. As long as I have Berserker, I'm the master of, Ensbein. I have to kill all the other masters and bring back the Holy Grail. And besides, I'm the one who should be asking you. I'm the head of Ensbein, so I won't repeat my words, but I can ask it. I can still listen if you're going to give me a different reply. I don't like what you said, Shiro. You said they're cold-hearted, and then you told them to stop being a master. Does that mean you're also cold-hearted? She has a little hope in her voice, but as long as Saber's besides me, I can't not hear her words. My answer won't change. I'm Saber's master. He is cold-hearted then. If you won't stop being a master, I'll defeat Berserker and make you quit. I declare so while looking at Illian Berserker. He's not cold-hearted though. He doesn't have a heart. I declare so while looking at Illian Berserker. In that instant, the clearing changes. Nice. Did you give them enough time to set up another spell? I see that'll really kill you. I'll disintegrate you in your conceited thoughts, Shiro. I could show in your eyes. I'll get hypnotized again or whatever. What is this? What? What is that? A pattern is appearing on her face. No, it's not just her face. The thing all over her body is a huge command spell, incomparable to the ones we have. Oh, how many commands does she have? No more playing around. Go mad, but Hercules. Is that still just 3? Is that 1, 2, 3? A dead voice that flashed for a second. As if to answer it, the giant behind her was black. A scream that shakes the earth. The giant screams as if going insane, and his every ability increases as it deforms and swells. It can't be. You were just taking his reasoning away. You have not been using Berserker's abilities all these times. Saber's voice is uneasy. Something natural for Saber to feel a shudder. Even I, unable to tell how strong a warrior is, can sense that it's not to be messed with. Go, kill anything that nears you, Berserker. Is an alien near him? Black. An explosive roar. It roars out, not even out. A howl now, and the giant jumps in. Why is he talking black? Saber. A silver light dashes forward in reply. Berserker lands in the center of the clearing. Huge body descends and Saber runs in straight for its landing point. The ground trembles. As if stopping a meteor, Saber attacks Berserker with her A-rank magical thing. It is the return of legends. In this fight filled with the morning mist, the two shadows clash without ceasing. Berserker is just overwhelming. If his horizontal blow is a whirlwind, his descending blow is a waterfall. Saber takes such an attack would prove fatal even for her. Saber repels such attacks straight on without faltering. Against storm-like blows, she deflects them with all her might. If she doesn't, she will be slashed in half along with her sword. The infinite blows that continue without pause are in fact a blow diverted with all her might. The continuous sound of clashing. Their ranges are different, their speeds are different, their strengths remaining are too different. Yeah, they have different classes as well. The only thing possible for Saber is to smash her sword into the unavoidable attack and stop it from slashing her by offsetting it with one of her own blows. To speak metaphorically, Berserker is a broken rock drill. The blade spinning in all directions will mercilessly destroy all that approach. If one reaches out even a little, that's it. One would get entangled in the blade and be shredded into pieces, unable to even run away. A normal human can't go up against such a thing. If approaching is fatal, you can only run away. I don't think I can tank one of these attacks. But Saber places herself within the blades and does not retreat. She will be cut down bit by bit. Swords will make sparks and it's only natural for armor to splinter bit by bit. I'm not gonna give cover fire like I said. She is continuously putting herself in the face of these situations. Where is this? That's pretty cool. I just hold my breath. In the ancient times, the heroes that went up against dragons must have all been like her. They know well that their strengths are different, but still they bet on the chances of a lifetime. The great violence passing human. They defend upon the only opening appears, and many warriors died when no such miracle occurred. The fight is just that, a dazzling battle that takes my eyes away, but it has only one end prepared, with it being Saber's defeat as she is hurt more by the second. Screaming black again. What does this mean? The roar shakes the ground. Berserker's whirlwind cuts through the wind and flings back the defending Saber. Saber's armor chips away with every blow, and as she hits the ground, she charges bravely at Berserker without falling to her knees, but she's already at her limits. Saber's breathing wildly, and her movements are slowing down even to my eyes. She's not even trying to create an opening in Berserker. Saber will be slashed away by him in a few more blows. In my clenched fist as a bow, What's the point? What's the point? Sure, I'll provide backup. Since Saber is flung away, I fire at Berserker. This won't hurt him, but it should at least take his attention off Saber. What? The arrow that hit Berserker's temple does nothing. Did you just say you shouldn't do anything? I can't even get his attention. The giant does not block. No, he doesn't seem to care about my attack. That's right, Berserker. Look out our Shiro. We can work on him after we kill Saber. Forget about Shiro. Ilya's laugh echoes throughout the forest. I can still shoot Ilya. She's like just behind Berserker. Damn it, I can't do anything. Saber's about to collapse in front of me and I can't do anything. I'm too weak. I can't hurt Berserker no matter what I do. All I'm doing is distracting Saber. A strong blow. Saber repelling that attack has her feet driven into the ground up to her ankles. The blows are heavy and fast. The axe sword flying above Saber's head strikes like lightning. The sword shaves off some of her arm as she flings herself away and breaks the ground. I feel like I'll grind my teeth down. Am I unable to do anything after all? I still have 2 command spells. I can't protect Saber, nor fight alongside her. There's nothing I can do. All I can do is... Are you imagining that sword again? Decorative one? In that case, at least imagine it. After all, this is the only thing you can do. That guy said so. Are you gonna fire these swords? You do not need enemies outside for you. The one you need to fight is none other than your own image. That's right. What was he saying? It wasn't his usual harassment. The swords held an importance I need to understand right now. I was saying that, but all of his words of warning that I shouldn't have ignored. His body's flung away. She didn't jump to get away. She took a blow. That storm-like blow landed right on her side. Saber totters. Concentrating strengthened to her numb fingers. She misses Berserker again, coughing violently. The giant will not miss the opening Saber has finally shown. Don't. My voice won't reach them. It's useless for me to say anything and for me to have a bow mimicking archers. Is Berserker gonna attack now? Do I still not understand what I can do, what I should be doing? That's right. What do I need to do in order to save Saber? Are you gonna create the sword in a millisecond? What's going on? A bow won't do. You're not allowed to be able to pierce him. And that doesn't matter. I should have the same weapon as the enemy. That giant. To defeat that mountain, I'll need a sword. A sharp and gorgeous sword of the king that will defeat the enemy in one blow, like golden swords associated to her that I saw in my dreams. pixels. Gah. My head hurts. Bearing my nausea, I still stare at Saber. But ironically, I feel like I'm going crazy the more I stare at her, about to collapse. Saber and Berserker's movements seem to be in slow motion. Many switches are arranged in a row. Cuff and Saber bends her back in painful an instant. Berserker smashes down his axe with all his might, as if making a line. The firing hammers move into position one by one. It seems like knocking down dominoes. The triggers are all pulled at once. Saber, I'm gonna give her the other sword. Berserker's blow smashes Saber away. It's fatal. Saber's body is split through the waist and her pieces are thrown into the air. No, that's not right. The only thing flung into the air is Saber's armor. Berserker only smashed Saber's armor. Saber created an opening to make Berserker take a large swing on Saber, charged in a top speed unit with the energy she has left. Stop screaming, Black. A black howl surges out. Oh, wait, so it actually is black. What does this mean? But he can't retreat from Saber, who's right in front of him. She places both hands on her sword and lashes at Berserker with all her might. I can't believe it. The giant that seems to be rooted to the ground is smashed back a few meters by Saber's blow, and then get back Saber. The true final attack is executed instantly. As that to Osaka, she must intend to fire from as close as possible. Osaka jumps down from the ground high above, fills her jewels as she descends. All 9 of them? Newen, Ach, Zibin, Still, Shebet, Bashi Ben, Raji Bang. There's no translation this time, but a ray of ice whirls down. In it, 3 giant icicles shaped like spears have enough magic energy concentrated in them to blow away a whole mansion. That doesn't sound nice. No, don't touch it, Berserker. Earlier he was only watching until now screams. He must have realized how dangerous that attack is, but it's too late. The spears of ice isn't just falling. As it's fired, it accelerates to skewer Berserker. There's no way he'd be able to dodge it. A once in a lifetime opportunity, a shotgun of ice perfectly coordinated with Saber's desperate attack. It has more than enough magic energy in it to be able to kill Berserker, but he dodges. But he stops screaming Black. He just tanks there. He swings his axe sword through the air. Even as he's pushed back by Saber, he destroyed 3 blocks of ice with his quickly readied axe sword. There's still 6 more. Splashes of blood, perhaps because he swung the sword with one arm. The ice is not pre-destroyed and it lactates his arm. Not only that, the ice refreezes on the giant's arm and stops his movement completely, but still it's got one of his arms. What? Saber raises her voice. It's only natural because Berserker's other arm grabs Osaka's body as she descends onto him. It's Jova. Are you gonna rip it apart into 2? Osaka's face contorts in pain. With Berserker's power, it should be no problem to crush Osaka. Osaka, I run. I don't care if I'm only dragging her down. Wasn't I creating a sword? What happened? I don't care if I can't do anything. I want him crushed Osaka. Win. Saber must not have enough power to stand, but still she lifts her body. Is my bow turn into the sword? I don't know. Osaka must be in pain as she reaches out with her face downcast, and then... just as I thought, she smiles and speaks boldly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone gasps. Everyone gasps. So you had 3, and this is 4. So you haven't used them all, you still have 2 left after this. Saber, and even Berserker must be frozen. She's horrible. She knew this was going to happen, yet she never told us about it. He keeps screaming Black. Berserker puts his power into his grip, but it's a second too late. Got you. Bursts of light are fired, more jewels are used. The rapid fire from perfect point blank range kills the black mad warrior for sure this time. No, it has splendidly perfectly blown away his life. Has it? You have 2 more gems left. Did Berserker's head get blown off by the light shotgun? Blood splattered over me, and I'm at least 10 meters away. Is this his spinal fluid? I can't be too happy about it when there are things other than blood mixed in. But I'm sure it wasn't overkill. He was a monster. I bet Tosaka would have been crushed if she didn't blow off his head in a single blow. Maybe she did get crushed. Phew, I still my running steps. Tosaka is still held by Berserker, but the battle is over. Berserker's face is completely covered in white smoke. From the smoldering sound, it must have been a huge explosion. Is he alive? No way. I hear Tosaka's voice. She's looking into the white smoke, dumbfounded. We still have 2 more things. Hold on, is it just my imagination? Tosaka's fingers hold Tosaka, digging in deeper. Tosaka is just staring at the white smoke, but it doesn't last long. The large clouds of white smoke fades away. In it, Berserker's still just there. Oh, he just shredded skin. He's covered at the black part. It's Berserker's face, though it was clearly blown away. Oh, Berserker was at a loss for words, cowed by the demonic stare. Laughter echoes throughout the clearing. The silver master controlling Berserker from the edge of the clearing is laughing. I have a better opinion of you now, Vin. For you to kill Berserker even once. But it's too bad Berserker won't disappear just from that because he has a body that won't die unless he's killed 12 times. Oh. Killed 12 times? That's a pretty overpowered skill. He must have figured out something important from Billy's words. Berserker's eyes are strained in faint regret. I see. I should have thought of that as soon as I learned his true name. Hercules should have the bow of her, Hydra, but he only carried a rock. There's no phantasm in something like that. The symbol of the heroic Hercules is his body itself. It is no phantasma. You should know too about Hercules' 12 labors. The Greek god Hercules overcame 12 tasks to atone for his sin and became immortal as a result. You know what that means, right? A stock of lives, multiple layers of resurrection layer magic, huh? Yeah, so he won't die easily. He lives through death equally the number of labors he overcame. The curse of immortality. That's Berserker's no phantasma god hand. Didn't you say he lost god hand? No way. You said Archer did 9 blows. And did you say he has 12? And this is the 10th one, so that's 2 more. Do you get it? Berserker died from the attack right now, but he still has 5 more lives. 5? Okay. Too bad, Vin. Berserker won't have disappeared if you used 5 times the jewels you just used. I can't hear Ilya too well. I see Saber run up to Berserker out of the corner of my eye. You still have 2 more jewels. Please run, Vin. Saber dashes to her. Berserker tries to tear off Berserker's finger, but they won't even budge. Then... It's fine, Berserker, you can crush her. The burning eyes glaring at Tosaka. Tosaka screams. The giant's fingers digging as it scoops at Tosaka's guts. What lies ahead is... Is it bad ending or is this the right ending? I'm not sure. The inescapable figure of her miserably crushed. I run. I forget what I'm against or where I am. My mind is already burnt up. I am running away. Oh, I'm running towards them. So, Saber slashes at Berserker. The invisible sword is swung at Berserker's defensive arm as if chopping a vegetable, but it has no effect. The sword bounces back. No, it does not hurt Berserker's arm, but it doesn't even loosen Berserker's grip on Tosaka. It must be painful for her to even move. Saber swings his sword desperately as blood spills from her mouth. But Shiro, can you use your last command spell to get Archer back? I don't know if you can resurrect servants after they die with a command spell. Her face freezes as she sees me run up to Berserker. Let her go, you bastard. That's not really gonna helpful. I smashed my bow against his back. But why did I turn it into a sword? Isn't that what I was doing? Why did he stop? The giant does not budge. They must think nothing of me at all. Is it because I gave Tosaka that tip that he got distracted? My fingers are numb. What kind of body does he have? If I, the one doing the hitting, have my hands go numb. Please run, Shiro, huh? I raised my face in Saber's voice. In that instant, my body flashed through the air like a leaf. Yeah, I dropped like a piece of trash. Berserker smashed me with that frozen sword. The bow I instantly blocked with its easy smashing of those so far. Yeah, haha. I writhed in pain. The breaking sound was not from the bow. One of my arms felt like a spider's. Breathing hurt so much that I want to smash out my lungs. Yeah, I'm dying. I can't breathe when I have the blood coming off of my throat. But it doesn't matter. Breathing will just make me pass out. I shouldn't be breathing right now. I get up. Right now I have to. I run. It's my turn this time. Break his arm and save Tosaka. Not a good plan. What are you gonna do? He must have eyes on the back of his head as he swung his sword as if thinking away a bug. Shouldn't you already be dead? I can dodge it. I won't be hit by something swung with a frozen arm. Ha! Damn, my body is sinking. I must have scraped my leg, damn it. Don't break my leg when you haven't even hit it. No way, that is not enough to get away. I said I can't do that, I won't let Tosaka die. What do I need to save her? A weapon, a blade, that would be good enough at my feet. Now the remains of the destroyed bow. Above me, Berserker's sword coming down, I pick up the broken pieces, sending sword. There's no time to think, I channel my magic energy into it. Easy strength, to see that strengthening it. You steal his sword, a broken piece of it. But the sword comes down, the broken pieces totally smashed this time. My body that should have dodged. The blow collapses there, so there was no meaning in strengthening such a broken piece. If I'm to do it again, I have to do it from the very beginning. It should be impossible as a model. Anyone can imitate it, so I have to repeat the formation, composition, work, experience, time, and he's screaming black again. The giant turns. I must have decided to kill this annoying nuisance before Tosaka. Raising my body, I glare at the giant. I have no fear, and my mind is already burnt up. But behind me, why is Saber doing literally nothing this whole time? Prepared even for our own elimination, Saber is determined to use her holy sword. Status screen updated. What updated? Berserkers? Where is this? No Phantasma got updated? 12 labors. Hidden ability. Regeneration regenerates automatically even when killed. There's a stock of 11 generations, not 12. In other words, Berserker needs to be defeated 12 times to be eliminated. It's a lot. Has no range. That's your save. Is that the only option, or don't use it? If you use it, I'm just gonna die, so don't use it. The wind unravels. I start to see the golden sword in Saber's hand. Did the weapon change? No. The one that must not be used. It's what I told her not to use under any circumstance. I snap. It makes the last hope holding me snap. Don't use it, Saber. I use a command spell for that. I've only got one command spell left then. My left hand is burning. One of the command spell disappears. But why? This is the only way now, Shiro. I don't know anything about that. All I know is that she'll disappear if you use that. Is that your reason? I won't achieve anything, everyone would just die. I won't allow that, I can't forgive myself for not being able to let her use her sword freely and it for not being able to save Tosaka myself. I guess Ilya would also lose, but... Cute. Saber falls to her knees. When releasing the sword, just releasing the sword gets her like that. You can't use that sword in your condition, so wait. If you can't use that sword, I'll make one that you can use. If this is an opponent you cannot match in real life, beat it in your imagination. You cannot beat it yourself, imagine something that you can beat it with. And that said, it's obvious. That's the only thing I can do. So make it. Make something that will not lose to anything. Always imagine the strongest, imagine the best imitation that will deceive everyone, even yourself. It is not difficult at all. Are you finally gonna make it? It took you long enough. It's not impossible. In the beginning, this body was a magic circuit specialized for this purpose alone. I don't know, it seems to be specialized for strengthening. Though you suck at it, I guess, so maybe now. I spring up, my whole body is burning, my left hand feels like it's on fire. Oh, you made it finally. What? That sword is mine. Saber's voice is filled with blank amazement. Saber staring at what I'm holding, which should not exist here. Ah, does the sword have a will of its own? Ah, is it pulling you away? No. The golden sword does not stop as it pulled towards it, slashes through the giant's arm. What kind of sword is this? Is this the actual Excalibur? I thought it was just the one you found in the book. Where is it? The Caliburn. Yeah, it's the Caliburn. Berserker falls with the arm that's grabbing her, and the sword that cuts his arm such as like gas. All the blood in me regurgitates, but there's no problem there. The sword broke. That is impossible. If I imitated that sword, it cannot be broken. It broke because it was not sufficient. My image of it fell short of the real sword. He's screaming black again. His eyes stare at me. The giant sword has swung to really kill me this time. I don't care about that. He's not my opponent. But I'm sure there's only one opponent. The sword just now was perfect. The unbreakable sword broke because there was a flaw in the assumptions. If I am to duplicate, I can only duplicate its shape. I must also reproduce the maker. I hear a gasp. In front of me is the axe swung like a storm, and a defending sword that is being made. I don't know if I'm desperate, but I'm blocking the attack with the sword in my hand. But that's none of my business. What I need to do right now is make this real. That is a mistake as well. Imashiro is not made for fighting. Your fight is a mental fight, a fight with yourself. I know that without being told. What I must do is simple. Projection start. I concentrate. I am challenging myself. No deviation or compromise is allowed. Electric. Toxicity. Okay. Judging the concept of creation, hypothesizing the basic structure, duplicating the composition material, imitating the skill of its making, sympathizing with the experience of its growth, reproducing the accumulated years, excelling every manufacturing process. Yeah. Using 2 circuits? That's crazy. Now I bind the illusion and make it a sword. Still screaming black. The giant howls. The sword blocks the numerous blows, smashing madly. Even if it's a good sword, how can you keep up with him? But this is it. Only one of his hands is frozen. Tossed away. As soon as my consciousness returns, the sword must have left everything in my hands. I'm easily thrown away by the attacks that I was easily blocking until now. Ugh. The sense of my arms already gone. My wrist is about to rip off as I can see the red meat. Gee. My legs won't move. All my muscles have stopped working. I can't stand up. I made the sword that suppresses Berserker, but that's all. As I am the only maker, I can't handle the sword. A shadow engulfs me. You must know who needs to kill first now. I guess Saber's gonna pick up the sword. Berserker pursues me like a wind and swings the sword. But the sword is deflected. As I stand there in blank amusement, I notice another hand over my hand. The air shakes violently. The giant launches an attack with all his might to destroy everything. But just before that, show her your hand. I hear her voice closer than anything. Cool, I guess. Why are they both holding the sword? Did he not want to let go? If Berserker attacked me like a gust, Saber must have rushed to me like a gale. Having rushed to me, Saber turns around and... Are you strengthening it? What's happening? He uses attacking. The sword of rock breaks. A flash of this golden sword smashes the giant's axe sword, slashes to the hard body and... Did it kill him? If the shape is similar, the ability must be similar as well. The golden sword digging deep into Berserker engulfs the giant's body from the inside, but that's only for an instant. The light disappears and silence returns to the forest. Strength departs from my body. The body that was so hot starts to cool down. The sword is disappearing from the tip. You need to create another one then, don't you? You need to do it 4 more times. Unless you burnt him from the inside and you burnt away all 5 lives in an instant, because it kept regenerating and you kept killing him over and over again really quickly. I watch it absentmindedly. We stand next to each other holding the same sword until it disappears completely. Wind blows through the forest clearing. Neither the howling that shook the ground nor the blow that cuts the air remains now, so that as your sword saber, the undefeatable giant becomes emotionless and says so in a deep voice, gazing at the knight that defeated him. This is, Caliban, the sword from the Stone of Selection, my sword that was lost forever. But that was not your sword, that was only an illusion made by this man. Saber nods quietly. It was an imitation after all. It is a sword that will never exist again, but still, Berserker's chest splits open, slowly. From the ruin made by the light, he crumbles away like sand. He lost 1 life. Illusion cannot be underestimated. I did not expect it to destroy my body 7 folds with a single blow. So it killed you 7 times? He puts no emotion into his dying words. The mad warrior follows his role until the very end, and his existence dissipates as if fading into the air. It's a bit overkill. 2 lives overkill, I think. What's that? Glass. I feel dizzy. It must be the cost of using such extensive magic. My blood that ran wild is crushing my brain with too much oxygen. On top of that, I have a headache like my head is splitting open. It's because the enemy has disappeared and the thing numbing my pain has disappeared. The dizziness and the headaches come to at me as if making up for what has accumulated. Shiro. Saber supports my collapsing body. I was gonna let Ilya do whatever. She doesn't have enough. She can't have enough energy to spare to care for me. No, I'm fine. My bones are broken here and there, but it's not fatal. The healing thing is working, so I'll be fine. If it has the same ability as the golden thing, does that mean it also killed Ilya because she was in the way? What are you saying? You use projection magic of that level, so you need to rest now. No, but there's someone I need to have to talk to first. You talk to Ilya first. Illyasviel. Saber prepares herself. Ilya is staring at the place where Berserker used to be with empty eyes. It's over. Good, I do not know your intentions, but we would not wish trouble of chasing you except your... No, I think this should be the end. No, Saber, don't hurt Ilias. Since Berserker's gone, she's a sub-saber with my remaining strength. She must not realize we're here. Staring at the ground, Ilya murmurs. No way, did you die, Berserker? She sounds like an abandoned child, Ilya. I restrained Saber with my hand and quietly called out to her. She must have noticed me from that. Ilya slightly raises her head and... Ah... Suddenly, falls to the ground like a doll being switched off. What? I don't know what's going on. I just stare at the girl on the ground. Gyak. As if to replace it, Tosaka gets up. Berserker's hand has disappeared and it seems she's finally free. You still have a internal bleeding, don't you? But I guess you guys don't care about internal bleeding. Well, at least the main character doesn't. I must have relaxed as seeing Tosaka's safety. I feel like I'm about to faint, but I can't whine like that. Even though we defeat Berserker still in the forest, we have to push our wounded bodies to get out of this forest now. Purple. I look up at the dawning sky. The town is far away and I cannot find any uninjured allies nor any places on my own body that's not hurt. But still we made it to the morning. The night I was prepared not to live through. After driving off the greatest enemy, we leave the winter forest. Okay. What, did you leave Ilya on the ground? Or did you... Oh, the day changed. Uh, 12. Interval level 14. Honestly, I think this is fine. This is a pretty fine moment. Yeah. I'm pretty surprised I haven't died, since the intro. How am I getting so good at this? I don't know. I guess I don't really die in most of the scenes anyway, because it's just, you're at home eating. There's not a lot of tension for most of this. Oh yeah, yeah.